Afro One Podcast. Subs.
Yeah, it's Subs from Afro One Podcast, and today I'm still chilling with Doctor and Rasta. So today's topic is going to be the history of Rastafarian. Doctor and Rasta, how are you?
No, we are super cool, Rasta.
Oh, mankind.
How is it, money?
No, lion, yeah, super cool, mankind. As we are still surviving, Jah almost protect that.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
No, Roy under slavery, Jah live, Jah guide, Jah protect.
Almost he
I and I,
provide.
Rasta man.
Thank you.
Massive.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, King Money. I'm pleased that you are here with us today to share some couple of deep thinking of great ideas in the background of who we are, where we come from, and where are we in the current movement. I've studied Rastafarians movement. I've studied my politics through Rastafarians idealism, music. Since you understand music is a revolution, then that's how I learn my politics. That's how I understand my religion, and that's how I understand my originality of who I am, where I am, where to go, what is it that I must achieve, because I understand we are coming from stages.
Mankind.
Yeah, King Man. So we would like to share with you some great ideas. Tell us that since from the epoch of evolution to the Rastafarian movement until to the current movement of Rastafarians movement.
Oh, mankind. Yeah, I'm very pleased to be here with you guys. Then I'm happy enough to share this information with everybody who can hear this message.
Yes.
Almost Rastafarism is not something as a religion or a political movement or something. No, Rastafarism is something within you.
Yes.
Spiritually, you are bound to be that.
Yes.
Because almost we are being described as we are black persons. I don't think I'm a black person. Even my skin is not as black as they mean to be.
Yes.
I'm rusty as I know that I'm a Rasta person.
Yes.
This thing shows that maybe as the origins of this earth, as the scrolls and the scriptures, as far as through the Bibles, they've been talking about all these things, you see. But we are originated from Africa itself.
Yes.
Because even the scripture, they will tell you that the Holy Man himself, he provided just that structure of the soil.
Yes.
He provided with just only his spirit, then it can breathe. Spotted that. Then what do you call that? Because we are from that one. Spotted that. The Rastas are from that natural resource of Africa. We know we are the roots and culture of Africans.
Yes.
Because almost, if you can just look at it, when was the last time the Rastas getting their freedom? I don't think that have ever happened anyway. You never ever hear about that one. You see. Because even from that movement of apartheid regions, you'll never be bold and say that you're a Rasta.
Yeah.
I was gonna must hide my dreadlocks. I don't know what must I do. If I don't hide them, I must shave.
Yes.
Spotted that. What is that, my brother? You see, that's a case to your naturality. Because you are trying to hide. You are being what you are not supposed to be. You are pushed to be what you are not be.
Yeah.
See that, mankind.
Yes.
That structure and that ideology of the Boers to do that. They know that you are strong enough in your natural picture.
Yeah.
They are even afraid to look at you.
Yes.
They won't even point a finger at you because they know that that man is a real African man. He can even feel anything. Spotted. But for now, the distractions becomes under one thing. Power and politics.
Yes.
That's where reality runs away, because almost Rastas are never there in parliament. Rastas, they were kept quiet in every situation taking place in South Africa. But those are real African men and South African men who are living there.
Yes.
You see.
Yes.
But almost they don't have a say. Most of the people, they use Rastafarism as their religion.
So Rastaman, you mean Rastafarians has been suppressed because of there's more truth to be revealed or which is untold before through them. That's how they became suppressed and being sidelined.
Yes, mankind, because almost they believe and do anything. Most of their things, they do it in natural resources. They believe mostly in nature.
Yeah.
They are
But-
supernatural connected.
Yes, mankind.
King
is
man,
spot
okay.
on, because
Spot
everything
on.
that they do, they just deal with the nature.
Yeah.
You see. But this European movement for now is not happy enough with that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah,
Because in
yeah,
a Rasta's place, you will never find anybody slaughtering or some chickens like they want. You see, or a butcher. That man, he's got something to think about.
Yeah.
But for this life that we are living today, as opportunity for money, business, everything, that makes a lack of humanity to everybody goes there. Because everything becomes just an opportunity. If you want to sell much more ganja, you go and do dreadlocks and organize big bags of ganja because you've got connections. You see, those people, they are not living like that. Rastas, they don't even live for profit for humanity.
Yeah.
They don't believe on that.
Yeah.
If you give me a thing, my brother, that will be a blessing from you. Because you just give that thing, you know that you go no longer utilize it. You don't need, Iman got something to do with it. You provide it to Iman. Mankind, utilize this for the moment you go need it. I know that this man, ukabange better, ubonto okay, urasta unida 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
than ukuthi ngizomslavara nga 1, 2, 3 azenze ngizomenzela ukuthi umbhadalo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We rather do it in other way.
Yeah.
You see that? Ngazi ukuthi big man,
Yeah,
are we
King man.
getting clearly?
No, it's crystal clear, and I think it goes with big sound into the open ears and great thinkers. They are now thinking deeply about where their past way back, where they come from.
Where they come from,
you
yes,
see.
yes,
And I'm pleased that it's only Rastafarians that you cannot associate them with all believers.
Yeah.
They are a special class type of enlightenment that seek and spread knowledge.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and they've been actually they've been considered and being recognized as people whom I can say they are not normal.
Yeah.
They are not normal.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons you don't even find them in a church. You don't find them in a parliament. They are not normal because remember, the fear, it only goes to those who are fearful of those who have powerful minds. You know, and I've studied Rastafarian movement. You are researchers, you are information seekers. You do science, you do philosophy.
That's how it's about.
But last time I remember we had a chat with my brother here. He was questioning a very deep-rooted question. To say, which is $1 million question, say that there's God, there's Satan, and ancestors. Where are we? How can you? What can be your response in that Africanism, spiritism, which is so mixed up?
Mankind, as we know that we are born from one man.
Yeah.
We are the sons and daughters of one man.
Of one man, yes.
Then that differentiation of all these things is that spirit believing in something that you don't even know.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Those are some things that maybe they were brought to us so that they can make money for other people.
Other people, yes.
That's kind of brainwashing.
Yes.
You know, if you just spoke it straight like that. When you talk about when you're talking about the demon, you know, even today when you're talking about a demon, there are some other people who will tell you that they are happy enough because you are calling your own grandmother or your great grandfather that a demon.
A demon, okay.
Because we all know that ancestors in other spiritual believers, they normally call ancestors demons.
Demons, okay.
Then what happens with the person who goes by the roots and culture of his Africanism?
The African value roots.
Yes, African value roots. Mostly, they are the ones who are called demonic.
Yeah.
Then that's whereby you see that this is a distraction. What I'm supposed to know about myself, I've been given many false information, dirty one, even to be afraid of myself.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
How can my grandmother be demonic while she was never a demon while she was still living here?
Yeah.
Then you see that, brother man. Then how to make that different? Let me just tell you one simple thing, my brother. There are people who can tell you that they are not even allowed to brew some liquor, African beer there in their places, just to slaughter even a chicken. You know that little ceremony.
Yeah.
When some part of your family passed away, they just tell you that you don't need even to cry or do anything. We can just go there by Pick and Pay. We buy a lot of meat and things. We eat as congregants, you know, we're the fellow worshippers.
Worshippers, yeah.
You see, it goes like that. But through the movement of Rastafarism, Rastas almost, they see that kind of movement as satanic movement.
Yeah.
Because they're far away from humanity.
No, mankind, I see most of the time Rastafarians, they design their own fashion style. Yeah, they are fashionistas, you know. They are good in that. And again, I look at some of things when I was doing political studying. There's one of the most remarkable question mark of Nkwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
He once asked what makes an African to be called African.
African,
you know,
yes.
And today you have given me a great light that what you wear is what you are. So now, now he disturbed our minds with his question because they took a white person and a black person, both of them wearing tradition, and they asked which one is the African, which one is the African and which one is not the African.
Okay.
So many were saying, because black is wearing traditionally African suits, you know, then is African. No, the belief that you talk about.
Yeah.
You can be white, but you can be an African.
An African,
as long as you've got that spirit, African spirit.
So
as long as
you
believe that
it's
not all about the color.
Because
there's no color white without color black. I was shocked when I was listening to the one of the international lecture where a Brazilian claims that I am white, but my mother is black. She's black. My father is black.
He's black.
You know?
Yes.
So now, and you can even ask your Uncle Google here to ask where does the white man comes from. Everywhere has arrived. That it shows clearly they're coming from us. Even science says more than 1,000 years they've discovered that human being, which is African people, these sons and soils of daughters were long time in existence. So we just wanted to make that to sound clear enough in the minds of our brothers and sisters out there.
You remind me of one thing, my brother. If you can just recall, by the time they were introducing acts like Kunta Kunte to the people, that one, mankind, it was just a small picture of showing how oppressions work.
Okay.
Yes, that one, it shows how we were oppressed.
Okay.
How we were forced to do whatever that we are not used to do.
By taking our identity away.
What was called learning. You must make sure that they learn. That's what their bosses tell them. Make sure that they learn. You see, to change you. In order to get your views, everything that you got. Because African man got his own way. Most of them, you can even look at like the places like those rural areas. Those people, when the first white people come around in South Africa or in Africa, those are the first areas where they captured too much gold and diamonds.
All right. Okay.
You see, in the rural areas, because most of those people, they normally use them to keep them to make their house look nice. You see.
Okay.
You see, just to keep it
to
in
display.
a house, to display. You see, if you got a big shining light there on the side of your bed, what do you call that? It's a big shining stone. They don't know it as a diamond. But they display with it. It's a nice big thing there.
Before the government.
Before this movement of this governing side. For now, because we are being governed, everything in our land, they say they go shade for us when they were telling lies.
Yeah.
Because even now, what I learned when I was still in school, I don't think even even someone maybe at school now, a grade 10 or a 12, they can say they're still learning the same thing that we learned long time ago. No, this thing, it changes. Why did they make it change? Because to show that to make sure that they clean our minds, they wash the brains. Because you cannot even prove your strong brains while you have already been brainwashed. How can you prove yourself? Because you already got something that you learned. You don't have even to come up with your own ideas. What you must bring there is what you've been taught.
No, I am on you spot it well and spot on, whereby really I am touched with some of information that you gave us today, the one that you share with us and viewers out there. We are learning every day. Life is questioning us every day. We must give the correct answers. All the time. Because I was wondering why Rastafarians of today they are wearing like whatever. Like they don't care like anybody. But the only thing that I wanted to ask you on this day is it actually I can say, is it a culture of Rastafarian for you to have dreadlocks, not to cut your hairs, and then is it a culture to smoke ganja, or it's Rastafarians is not about your deeds, you know, it's about your spirituality. I want to get it clear, because if maybe I'm mixing myself with other Rastas and I don't smoke, you know, and I chow meat.
You don't even have dreadlocks.
I don't have dreadlocks, but then I feel like I'm one of them.
You are fully dressed with the rainbow flavors. You see that? Almost, brother. Thank you for that question, my brother. Almost Rastafarism is something, as I said it before, is something within you. It's something inside of you. Because even now, you can even buy an attire for Rastas, but you don't even have that feeling inside of you. You don't have that information inside of you. That man is not even talking to you time and a time. Because when I tell you something, mankind, deeply Rastas, I cannot say maybe I'm a truly Rasta, we got fake Rastas, but let me just give you one thing that is inside of me. Each and every single move that I make through my day of life is the message that I receive. Feed the brains daily.
To feed the brain.
Yes. Just to feed the brain, to know that the things must be going in the right way.
Thank you.
Because we are just a simple structure, but we are living in three ways.
Seeking righteousness.
We are living in three ways. Get me, my brother. Even today, we got our living young South African boys. They are smoking this stupid drug. They are destroying themselves. What is happening? Can't you cannot even see that this man is fighting alone? His brains are fighting with his heart. The hiding is gonna be killing that spirit inside. Because the spirit inside you won't allow you to destroy the main structure of yourself. But let just arise. And we know that Rastafari will be there. Jaja is always providing much more power. When I call about Rastafari, I'm talking about all of us, brothers and sisters. I gonna say all those who are dreaded, all those who doesn't even know. No, but by saying a Rasta, you know, mostly they like doing like this. They call it what? They call it what, mankind? Respect.
The two classes of Rastafarians and these ones that are playing raga music.
Mankind, get that.
I can see the difference.
Yes, they are only in that two structures. As far as we are talking, like maybe, let me say, because we don't have a tribalism movement in Rastas. There's no tribal movement in that side, mankind. You either go cultural or you go spiritual. We want like that, mankind. That's how it is. But Rastas almost, they deeply cultural people. Deeply cultural.
Yeah, people are listening. Yeah.
Mankind, give thanks to that because if they must know the main thing, let Jah rise so that we can fix our old rotten South Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep the fire burning, Iron Man. Spot on.
Thank you.
That man.
Thank you,
man. Jah bless.
Yeah,
Jah
thank you
bless.
very much for having you, Rasta, here by the podcast. I don't have any questions to ask because some of the things
Yeah.
So yeah, just thank you a
But
lot
at least
for
you know something
yeah,
today.
at least ne? Thank you for motivate abantu ayithola ngithi because of abanye abantu vele they play ngalento le yobrasta bona sebayenza in fashion
Just an opportunity to
yabo opportunity yokubhema insango iya umuntu sombona sekafaka i-dreads because of what ngoba yena uzitshela ukuthi uyirasta just opportunity ukuthi ayenzeni abhema insango yeah. So to people who knows the history, the background of Rastaism, I thank them. Ngiyanibonga kakhulu ukuthi you still stick on that thing yokuthi thini culture yethu siyayazi. Yabo like Rasta asho ukuthi this thing is in me, it's in you.
Yeah.
You see.
And
so
what is in you? It's all about the respect. I remember, Tina, we used to hide when we smoked dark.
Oh yeah,
we go to the mountain, to the hills, you know, to the field. We're not actually fooling around.
Yeah.
We're very disciplined.
Yeah, kids nowadays they don't even hide, man. They just even this nyope thing they smoke it everywhere. You understand?
Yeah, but I think Rastamani has given us a direction.
Yeah, just
today.
give us a direction.
It's a Jah guide movement.
That's a movement. If you can just help our youth to tell them that if they keep on fighting themselves like that, our nation is doomed.
Yeah, really doomed.
Nyaupe won't run away, but the main person is gonna be there who's gonna suffer loss. You are the one there.
Yeah.
I'm touched by me.
I'm even touched. Yeah, thank you very much, Mahotman nibe khona. Hayi mina ngiyabonga kakhulu. Subs from Afro One podcast. I'm out. Thank you.